What's good, everybody? How you doing? Hope you all having a great weekend so far. It's been not too bad for me. This morning I did the Air Jordan 14 Laneys. If you're trying for them, I hope you got them. I got my pair. They're coming. I'll probably be doing a review, maybe a UA authentic comparison like someone asked about in the comments below. But today, we have ourselves something a little bit different. These shoes have already released. I'm sure you can already tell by the boxes what we've got going on here. And yeah, we're going to be doing a comparison of an authentic pair to a UA pair of the Air Jordan 4 Yellow Thunder, which released recently. But before we do that, I need you guys to do me a huge favor. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, comment on this video, comment on my prior videos, check out my prior videos. I've got a bunch of reviews. I've got some comparisons like we're doing today. There's some shorts that you might want to check out that are pretty cool. I'm trying to build this channel, so help me, please. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to be doing a giveaway once I get to 1,000. I haven't quite figured out how we're going to do it, but when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. And it will be a giveaway of an authentic pair, not a UA pair, of something. Not sure what yet. Haven't really put too much thought into what pair, but I have some ideas. But we got to get us to 1,000 subscribers first and foremost. So please, your friends, family, anybody who's a sneakerhead that you know might like these videos, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so when these videos get posted, you'll be notified. And comment, throw that thumbs up, anything. Thumbs down even, just anything. Support is support. I'll take any I can get, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, with that being said, today we are, like I said, today we are doing the Air Jordan 4 Yellow Thunder comparison to authentic and UA. So let's get this started. All right, first and foremost, the boxes. Now, the pair here is a UA. The pair here is authentic. All right. Now, off the bat, you can tell by the feel of the box that they are different. And by the way, before I get going too deep into this, these shoes came from a company called Shoe Bar. I will have a link to their information down below, and they are a reputable company to buy from. So far, the products they've sent me, I've been very happy with. And you will see today what I'm talking about. All right. With that being said, they are also on Instagram. Like I said, I will have their information down below in the description for you. And please go check them out. And let them know you found out about them here. I appreciate the support. All right. So, the UA box. Size tag. Like I said, the box is a little different. It feels different than the authentic pair. But I mean, it looks decent. And it didn't come all smashed up. It came in decent condition. We'll put this authentic pair over here right now. In the box, they're going to be you get the paper, you get all that. When we open up the box, you do have that non-authentic glue smell. Is not too strong on this pair, but it is there. You can definitely tell. Inside of the box. Okay. Let's put that away. That's the UA box. Now, before I do a comparison to the authentic pair, I will show you the shoes by themselves. and give me your thoughts and comments below how you feel about these. This is the UA Air Jordan 4 Thunder. I've been going over this pair for a couple hours before starting this video. And from what I can tell, there are only a couple of slight differences. And actually one of those differences is a better quality. I don't know if it's a flaw or just, you know, the authentic pair isn't as crisp. As a matter of fact, let me just show you right now. What part of the shoe? It's going to be this part of the shoe. I'll show you on the authentic pair, but on this part of the shoe, the authentic pair is a little more, not so crisp with the line there, but we'll see that in a little bit. So, first and foremost, or not first and foremost, but again, very slight differences. Another difference I found between the authentic and UA, and people have asked about other shoes, so I've tried to remember to do this. I should really write all this stuff down and have myself like a cue card off in the background reminding me what to do, because I forget. And yes, by the way, for those of you that have seen my last video review of the Air Jordan 12 Cherry UA, yes, I did call it a 13. I was and still am having a rough one, but I do understand that it's a 12 and not a 13. And I appreciate all the comments reminding me how brain dead I was that day. But I didn't want to reshoot the video, quite honestly, and I figure I would just leave it and let people see my mistakes and take them for what they are. All right. Now, on this Air Jordan 4, the size tag looks exactly like the size, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Size tag on the authentic pair. The dates are different, and I will give you those dates here once I pull the authentic pair out. I have not taken out the insole, so I'm not sure what we got going on inside, but we'll look at it together. We have, this is the insole of the UA, and it feels fine, but we'll see when we get the authentic pair out how that looks. The inside of the shoe. Okay. Again, I don't see much of a difference than authentic pairs, but we'll pop out all this on the authentic pair. And quite honestly, when I'm looking at, on the tab on the back, it does bounce back. This is a little stiffer of a material than the authentic pair, which I will show you as well. But the shoe itself, the stitching, the placement of the stitching is all basically there. I will show you the very slight, almost unnoticeable differences here in a second when I pull out the authentic pair. But here's a good look at your UA Air Jordan 4 Thunder from Shoe Bar on Instagram. And I will provide their information in the links below, along with my sneaker group on Facebook, sneaker groups on Facebook. If you're not part of those, please feel free to join. The only thing I ask when joining those groups is in the main group, for the love of sneakers, please answer all the questions to yes and agree to the rules. Otherwise, you may not be let in the group. The other groups, we're not too big on that yet because they're still small, and you know, we let a little more go there as far as the UAs and all that. The main group, it's a whole thing that I don't want to get into. But just answer the questions, agree, yes, all that fun stuff, and you're in the group, and you can join our almost 44,000 members and check out our content. It's an awesome community. I love it over there. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I made that group. So we have on the back here, all right, what looks like not really a peak. We'll see how that looks compared to the other one. to the Authentic. But I mean, when I was comparing the tongue, you will see that there's no differences. The Jumpman on the back, he looks the same. There might be a little bit of a placement difference, but we will verify that in a second. So yes, the stitching, if you can get a look at that, looks great on these shoes. They did a very good job on these. All right, now let's pull out the Authentic pair and take one of the shoes out. Now here's your box for the Authentic, all right? This box is obviously Authentic. It has that feel. And I think the feel is, I think you really, what it is the speckling is much more prominent on the Authentic box. You can feel it. The UA box, it's kind of a smooth texture. You don't really feel this a whole lot. So that's a good way to tell if you're holding a UA or Authentic box. You will feel that speckle pattern on the box when you're holding it. All right, get these out of here. Now, the Authentic pair I've worn a couple of times, so the bottoms are dirty. But I've had hard protectors and soft protectors in them, both. So there's really no toe box creasing at all. Let's pull out, let's put the same shoe with the same shoe here. Let's take all this stuff out for you guys. Pull out the insole. Okay, now, again, the UA insole. All right. The Authentic insole, right off the bat, is definitely different. This has a matte finish to it. This is much shinier on the bottom. Okay. Notice that it's much neater on the Authentic one. So there's a drastic difference in these. There you go, it's perfect. All right, so there's your insoles. But again, if you're buying these just to wear them and you're not gonna try to sell them and be a douchebag and say that they're authentic when they're not, who cares about the insole, right? Okay, so the Authentic pair, the inside. Looks, the stitching on the edges to the black is there's much more of it on the Authentic pair. This pair, the stitching seems to be farther apart. So there's your way to tell on that. But otherwise, it's kind of the same. So yeah, there is a slight difference. The stitching around the edges there. All right. So there's that comparison. The back tabs, let's do that first. UA, Authentic. Authentic, UA. Judge for yourself. And yes, if you notice on this one, the stitching at the bottom of the tab, right? What I'm saying here is I'm about to confuse everybody. Right here, it's thinner. The stitching is closer together. It's farther apart. That's one of the differences I found. I guess this is basically all the same right here, isn't it? Jumpman is identical. It looks like he might be placed a little higher, or this is a little rounder right here. This is kind of not quite as round. So I feel like there's not as much space between Jordan's nutsack and the crack there. Jordan's crack to crack. Crack to crack, there's more space on the UA pair than crack to crack on the Authentic pair. And the tab, this is much on the Authentic pair. This is much, all right, this is stiffer, harder to move. So watch out for that. But the yellow, the coloring, is identical. Struggling here. Identical. All right. There's no, when you're looking at them like that, here's your Authentic Pair UA. I gotta look at the bottoms to even tell at this point. But you can smell the glue on this one, on the UA. Thank God my feet don't stink, and that's an Authentic Pair. All right. But the yellow, it's all, to me it looks really, if it's not perfect, it's super, super close. Like when you put them right together, I feel like it's basically, there is no differences when you're looking at it from the outside. We're just looking at them. Like you put these on foot, you're not going to know which is which. Honestly, I would never be able to tell just by somebody walking by which is which. So you have your Authentic Pair to your UAs. Personally, unless you're, you know, like I said, unless you're on somebody's shoe and you're down there sniffing it, which would be really weird to be doing to somebody, I'm going to wear the UAs. I'll tell people they're UAs, but I'm going to wear them. And I'm not going to feel like like I'm wearing a ridiculous shoe, because you can't tell the difference. Like you tell me. Hold on, let's get the... So you got your UA Authentic. I'll hold there for a minute. I like it. So, you guys tell me. I really don't see a problem. People have, you know, I've seen some really bad UAs in my day. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some stuff that, you know, is obviously just not the business. But these, I'm very pleased with. Absolutely pleased with. So, order yourself a pair with confidence and know that you're going to get something that you will be absolutely happy to wear for a fraction of the cost. Again, I have a link to their website, link to their IG, link to my sneaker groups, all down below in the comments, in the description. I'm kind of shocked how good these really are, because, yeah, like I said, I've seen some really bad stuff, but those are absolutely worth getting. They accept Zelle, PayPal. I'll have all that stuff down below in the description. So please, please, please buy with confidence. I have no problem with what I have here. They're amazing. They feel the weight. Holding them, they were the same. You could not tell by holding them. Oh, let's check out something else here. Hold on, while I'm thinking about it. All right, this is the UA. It's got kind of a stiff, nice feel to it. A worn Authentic. Feels exactly the same. So these are not squishy. They don't feel, no, so yeah, no squishiness. The uppers feel just like the Authentic Pair. In hand, except for the smell of glue, you'll never know which is which, just by holding them and looking at them. So again, buy with confidence. I'm happy with my pair. I'm going to put the UAs on today and get them worn, and then compare them to the worn pair of Authentics and make sure they are wearing the same. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. Subscribe, comment, notification bell, all that fun stuff. Please, please, please. The more subscriptions we get to this channel, the more it makes me want to shoot these videos. And, you know, whether you guys know it or not, these days, I guess I'll take anything I can get positive, because there's not a lot of it in my life. So again, I appreciate you subscribing. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers so I can do this giveaway. And yeah, have a great weekend. Be safe, be kind, love each other, hug your kids if you have them, and tell them you love them every day. All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Safe week. And I will be posting another video here soon. I've still got to pull down these rare ones up here that I want to do a video for. So stand by for that. Hit that bell so you'll know when I post it. You'll want to watch that video for sure. I promise. All right? Take care, everybody. Much love.